and then just kind of point your toes out. Hi, I'm Anna.
And I'm Kaitlin, and we do traveling science shows at the Franklin Institute. And today we have traveled to the Blue Cross RiverRink to do a special edition of our Spark of Science. We're going to teach you some basics of ice skating and a little bit of the physics behind it. You might know what gravity is, or at least you've experienced it. We've all fallen at some point in our lives. But what does gravity have to do with ice skating other than keeping you planted, hopefully, to the ice below? Well, it turns out that an ice skater's center of gravity is actually really important. The center of gravity of an object is the average location of the weight of an object. It's basically a way for scientists and mathematicians to represent a whole big object as a single point. For example, if you have a ball like this, the average location of its weight is kind of intuitively right at the very center of the ball. Now, unfortunately, ice skaters like Anna are not uniformly shaped spheres. We have limbs and extremities and things like that. So in the human body, the center of gravity isn't necessarily at the center of your body. And in fact, sometimes when an ice skater moves or spins, their center of gravity can actually be outside of their body, such as in the layback spin. Let's watch Anna. It turns out that when she does this spin, she's actually rotating around her center of gravity. As Anna leans back, her center of gravity is closer to her lower back. The point at which a skater rotates around is called their axis of rotation. Even though Anna is spinning around her center of gravity, her axis of rotation never moves. It's always centered on her foot, coming up out through her chest. This actually helps conserve angular momentum and helps Anna spin in a sustained position. If that axis of rotation were to move, we would lose angular momentum and the spin would stop. Check out our other video on the physics of angular momentum and ice skating. I got you. So the next time you fall, you'll know a little bit more about it. Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Spark of Science here at the Blue Cross RiverRink, and we hope to see you at the Franklin Institute.